Hello guys, and you're welcome. In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how you can fix why your height map is not working. So to do that, I'll just create a new project and I'll just leave it at metallic roughness. And once that project has created, what I'm going to do is to just make a couple of changes. So first, I want to make sure the normal is kind of like a bit bumped up. So I'll set this to a value of say 9, just so we can see additional details. Next, I'll just plug in any shape, or let's use a tile sampler. So I'll just drop in a tile sampler and just dropping the tile sampler like so. And the first thing I'll do is just connect this to the normal channel. Right, so if we double click on this on the normal channel, we can actually see that normal effect. We're not seeing it really well here, but we actually see indications that we can see these tile patterns here. So the first thing to do is to make sure you connect this to the height. So once you connect that to the height, we're still not going to see any height changes. And a good rule of thumb is to also use some ambient occlusion map here for the ambient occlusion, but we're not going to jump into that right now. So to fix that issue, you're going to go into materials. Here, when you're on the cube 3D view, click on the materials where it says default. Make sure you're on the metallic roughness, tessellation plus displacement. So this is where your height information is going to be accounted for. And just once we're here, if I bump up that tessellation factor to 16, we can actually see we're beginning to see some of that height information. If I set it back to 0, we can see we're not seeing some of that information. So it's just showing increasing the amount of triangulation we have for these faces. Right, so that's what the tessellation is kind of like doing. So we can see these are very low value, and it's a high tessellation factor. It makes it look smooth, and then we can just drag the scale, and then begin to kind of like see that scale having an effect. So if I set the scale to 0 for my height, we can see this is flat, and then if I increase that scale, we can actually see that height map coming back on. And sometimes when you leave or you don't save your project, it will actually go back to another default separate material, and you actually lose that height information. So in case you're working on your project, or you're watching YouTube and watching other tutorials and you realize your height is not working, basically all you need to do is to make sure you have your height connected first. And then to improve the quality of that height, you can do things like change include the ambient occlusion. So here, if I press the space bar and I just type AO, I'm just going to pick the horizon based ambient occlusion and just plug that into here, and you can see it's looking for what value, what object, or what grayscale information is going to get the height from. We can just bump this, and the ambient occlusion is again going to improve how that height is being calculated. And what you can do over here on the settings for the ambient occlusion, you can go and increase the quality of the samples to say like 16, and you can begin to do things like change the radius and also reduce the height depth. Basically, the level of height information the ambient occlusion is going to be picking when it wants to render this object for your ambient occlusion. So there you have it. So in case you're trying your height and your height is not working, that's most likely the problem. Hopefully this solved your problem. If it solved your problem, do like and subscribe and check out my Substance Designer tutorials. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.